If you've ever had to compare two documents side by side and read through the fine print to find out which one is better, for example, two office space contracts or apartment contracts, you know that it can be very confusing and take a lot of time. So that's why I'm going to show you how to get all the information you need to compare two documents with ChatGPT in about 30 seconds. So right here, I have two different agreements for office spaces in the same city, but both of them have different pricing, different terms, and different stuff in the fine print here. So if we were to do this manually, it would take a lot of time to go through them and find out which one works better for us. So we're just going to upload both of them to ChatGPT. And the important part with this is prompting. If we just asked ChatGPT to simply summarize these, we're still basically doing the comparison ourselves. So we need to tell it our preferences and what we need to get out of these documents. A lot of times we can miss hidden fees in some of these contracts. So if we ask ChatGPT to find these for us, it's going to help a lot. So we're going to say, I'm a small business owner choosing between these two office spaces. Compare them and tell me the monthly cost for each, including any hidden fees, the biggest advantages of each one, and anything in either contract that we should watch out for before signing. Let's go ahead and send this out and see what ChatGPT gives us back. All right, so now we have our side-by-side comparison here for the two office spaces, and this looks a lot better because it doesn't look like fine print. It's only the information that matters to us. So we have all the fees, important stuff like parking and after hours. Then we have the most important information, which is the true monthly cost, which is what we asked for here. So the first space is about $3,090 to $3,190 a month. And then the second one is actually more expensive. So it says there's a higher real cost than it first appears, which is something that we might not have caught if we were reading through it ourselves. Here it also gives us the biggest advantages of each plan. So that way we can decide if we want free janitorial for shared areas. If that's important to us, then we can take that into consideration. So this information is a lot easier to digest than if we were reading through the contract. All of these hidden costs and risks are things that we need to take into consideration if we were really choosing an office space like this. Then at the bottom, it's giving us its brutally honest take. So we can choose Riverside if we want predictable costs and we value flexibility. It's the safer decision. Or we could choose the other one if we need more space or parking. So depending on what's important to us, then we know exactly which one to choose without spending hours reading through the contract. This works with any two documents, anything where you're comparing two contracts, whether it's a service agreement or an insurance quote. ChatGPT can handle it for you, and it's going to explain everything in natural language, so it's very easy to digest. This method is really a great time saver, and is also a great way to catch stuff hidden in the fine print of documents.